So there's a guy. Well, he's not really visible at all.
Everybody come through, come through, come through.
A helmet on, like a more like one of those bulletproof or helmet or some form like that, and also he has a I think it's an
Oh,
M4
snap.
he has on him.
Okay.
Right there, him. There's his firearm.
Hey, everybody, come through. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to my
There's
channel.
another vehicle pulling up. Did you see them go by you?
Ooh, hair's everywhere.
No.
They came from the other way.
I don't believe I saw any other cars coming.
Hopefully, you guys can hear me. Hey, everybody, come through. So, Danelo Cavalcante, he's a convicted murderer, escaped from Chester County Prison on Thursday. There's a $10,000 reward. It's being offered for information leading to his arrest.
And the Longwood Fire Co. is pretty close by to us.
This guy is filming the area. Shout out to him. I'll show you guys his Twitter page.
The local police station that's closest to us
Nick the
actually
Hat.
is along 926 where they have their perimeter set up.
Hey, Tico. Everybody come through, please and thank you. A little bit. I'm getting there, love. Ooh, shout out to Grizzly.
Do you see paramedics on the scene?
No, nothing over here.
Okay.
That is insane. I don't think they have them. They still don't have them yet. I didn't even share this with anybody, yo. I need to share my live. My bad, my bad. Shout out to everybody that's coming through.
They may be over by Ballantree or over on the other side of the neighborhood.
Yeah, they
see if I can let everybody know that I'm live.
What you're seeing at Matt's neighborhood is a mirror image of what is on that Ballantree road as well, because you guys heard on the scanner earlier.
Oh my
they were
goodness.
asking for the remainder of the police that are on their way to now go to that location. So this is a mirror image of what's going on over at the other scene. So this is one neighborhood, and there's another neighborhood similar to this that's flooded with law enforcement as well. Now, for those of you that don't know the neighborhood, this is the neighborhood where the suspect is said to have broken into 2 homes over the weekend. And we spoke about this earlier. Actually, throughout the weekend, you guys can go through my threads. So this is the neighborhood where the suspect broke into 2 homes. That's what makes this very weird, how he wasn't able to leave that perimeter. And that shows how strong the state police are when it comes to establishing a perimeter. He wasn't able to get out of that.
Also shout out to Mill. They're still looking.
Section. And even though a mile or so sounds large, it was initially 6 miles. And if you look on Google Maps, it's a very dense area. And today they closed it down to about 1 mile.
It's getting dark. They still can't catch him.
Will make it feel like 20 miles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, yo. So those that are just tuning in, Danelo Cavalcante update, what you need to know, just a heads up. So he's a convicted murderer. Danelo escaped from Chester County Prison on Thursday, August 31st. A reward of $10,000 is being offered for information leading to his arrest. Okay? Since Thursday. He's been out since Thursday. If you see Cavalcante, police say call 911 immediately. He's considered extremely dangerous. So Cavalcante is.
My phone is on 5%.
Hold up, y'all.
Do you want to run and see if is there anywhere that you can charge while you're on?
I think I have a charger back home.
Don't let the battery die.
Okay, do you want to do that real quick?
Yeah.
All right, and I'll be standing by for you. And all right, guys, so Matt is going to be back in a few minutes. All right, Matt.
That's what I want to know, Tico.
Yeah. You want me to go and check on the other side neighborhood, see if there's more stuff over there, because I can drive there real quick, and if there's more stuff there, I can.
If you can with your phone, but I don't want you to drive and have your phone out so they don't.
No, I'm not gonna have my phone out. I would be driving there first to check to see what it's like, and then if there's more there, I'll let you know there. Come back here.
Why don't you grab your charger just in case something pops off,
Oh
and
my goodness.
we can capture it live.
Yeah.
Let's do.
You're here from shout out to everybody. Oh, this stream does go in and out. So while it's going in and out, shout out to everybody that's coming through. Shout out to Mel's channel. I see some folks coming through. So Calvante, who is
Why don't you grab your charger just in case something
it's a
pops
stream,
off,
it's going in
and
and out.
we can
Hey
capture
everybody,
it
welcome.
live.
Yeah.
Oh no. Could not be played. Let me refresh y'all. And this is again Nick the Hat. Y'all go check him out. Oh, I think did his stream end? It might have. No. Ooh, hopefully he'll get it going here pretty soon. Yep. Let me hit refresh on that button. Okay, hopefully he'll go back on. Oh, no. It's right here. He's back on. Okay, we got it. Oh, shout out to everybody from Mel's.
All right,
Shout out
guys,
to
so
everybody. Thank you, guys.
I lost the feed for a second, but Matt is going to be back with us in a few minutes. He's grabbing his charger. For some reason, every now and then the screen goes black and it comes to an
Oh
end.
my
I'm not sure if it's
goodness.
because of the traffic or whatever. Anyway, as I was saying before the feed was cut, there's something here. Let's see what these guys are doing.
Hey, everybody. Welcome through, guys. All right. So let me tell you what's
So
going
we're
on.
live on Parkerville Road and Lenape Drive. You guys are seeing state police right here. I don't know if they're switching cars. I don't know what they're doing.
Oh, man. I'm going to try to get myself smaller.
So she just dropped them off water. You guys can see the water on the back of his car. You see right there. So that literally right there. So the state police are going around making sure that all of their officers are hydrated.
Wow. His speed goes in and out. So we're just trying to refresh it.
We're going to be waiting for Matt. He's going to call us back from the scene as soon as he grabs his charger. If gunfire erupts, you're going to hear it from here and obviously
Oh
from
my
there.
goodness.
Our goal is, if they apprehend him, to get the footage live from the neighborhood so we can air it on this. That's why it's important for Matt to charge his phone. I let him know, instead of driving around, save the time, get the charger, and let's continue filming from location. We want to be the first ones that see this guy in handcuffs.
Oh, man.
If they shoot him, we're going to hear it. So it would be a good sight to have on the ground, and nobody else is able to get there but residents.
Oh, my
So
goodness.
we're waiting for Matt to give us a call back. We're still at the same intersection. You guys can see that there are police cars. They lit up the perimeter. The perimeter is lit up.
Get the
Last
guy.
night, for those of you who are watching, that car right here, it had its lights on, its police lights, but that's because the road is so dark and they wanted to make sure that if traffic is coming, they stopped. Now down there, those lights were not on. So if there's a helicopter, and I'm sure Channel 6 was above us, if you guys watch their footage, you should be able to see how large the perimeter is and how many police cars are actually surrounding it with the lights.
Wow. Welcome, everybody. Shout out to Mel, you
He's
guys.
not in custody.
Welcome to
He's not in
everybody.
custody, but they are closing in on him.
He's not in custody. My goodness. Welcome. JB, I'm getting there.
So
love.
I just got a text from a law enforcement source who is in the vicinity where Matt is, and he says that they're sending more units that are pushing through the woods. That includes U.S. Marshals and members of the CERT team. He just lost service, so I'm waiting to see if there's any update. And if he is caught, I will get a text right away. So we will know, at least in real time, that he's captured. If he's shot, you guys will hear the
Oh my God.
gunshots. We're live, so if something goes down, you're going to hear this.
My goodness. I know Lynn's like, gas him out. Gas him out. We're like, come on, man. This is crazy. Thank you so much. You're 17 miles from this? Y'all gotta be careful. You guys gotta be careful. Oh my goodness, you guys. Yeah, shout out to Mel, you guys. Make sure you drop some purple hearts for Mel. Shout out to Mel. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here, you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look, are you serious? Thank you for the $10 heels. It's Pennsylvania, by the way. Yeah, everybody, Mel's crew. Shout out to Mel's crew. You guys make sure you hit that heart down there. Yes,
For
thank you
those of you
guys.
guys that are just joining us, we were live with a resident. We're going to be going back with him shortly. He's charging his phone.
Oh man.
The perimeter is lit up. A recap from earlier, they did not catch him yet. A recap from earlier is that a 911 call was received. They saw a male in gray shorts running through the woods
Oh wow.
nearby 1875 um, Lenape Road, which is where we are. We're on the road. We're not by that exact address, but we're very close. Officers then asked for Post 7, which is a state trooper. Are you, is anybody at Post 7? They asked twice. Nobody answered. So Post 8 and another officer responded to the area. And from there, it unfolded rather quickly. It was a large police presence that you guys saw. They were flying by, undercovers, pickup trucks, jeeps, marked police cars. Um, and then within 4 minutes, the Pennsylvania State Police helicopter was overhead. So that just shows you how fast they are at moving in.
Oh my
That is their
goodness.
strategy. They want to remain quiet. They want to remain hidden. They want to remain very creepy. So that way, he thinks they left. By them activating their lights around the perimeter, that means they don't care anymore about remaining quiet. They want him to go away from these cars and toward the officers and the CERT team that are in the woods. So, to put it in perspective, let's say he's in these woods right here. If he sees that car, he wants to go away from it. But if he goes away from it, he's going to run into members of the tactical team who are going to take him down. So,
Uh.
that's the strategy. They want him to see the lights and go away from the lights. But if they go away from the lights, he's gonna run into the CERT team, who is very heavily on the ground right now. It's members of the U.S. Marshals, it's members of the Pennsylvania State Police, it's local police, anybody that's trained and CERT certified, which is a vigorous course. They are on the team and they are in tactical gear, ready to arrest or fire. There really is no in between. It's if they see him and he clearly surrenders, they'll arrest him. If he does not clearly surrender, they will kill him.
uh,
So that is what we have so far. And through the last two feeds, the live feeds, we watched it literally unfold right before our eyes. We heard the dispatch come in, and throughout the day, we've been hearing these dispatches, and they were clearing them rather quickly. These tips and sightings. One at Rita's, for example, that he was getting water ice in Westchester. That was cleared, and it was very bizarre that to think that he would be getting Rita's. So that one they checked it out. It was cleared. This one panned out to be something. And what's interesting is this is the same neighborhood that they have been focused on for quite some time. It's the same neighborhood he broke into homes. It's the same neighborhood he was seen on Ring surveillance camera. It's the same neighborhood he's been um, cozied up in for the past 5 days, and he hasn't made it that far. Now, a lot of people have been
Cozied up.
giving him this immense credit that he's able to leave the town or leave the county or maybe the country. He hasn't been able to leave a 2 mile radius of the prison. That's what it appears to be. At one point, he made it to the gas station, but then came back up this road and
Wow.
is stuck in the perimeter that has been set up. Yeah, bug spray would be good. There's a lot of
They gotta
mosquitoes
gas him
coming out,
out.
which is why during the FaceTime with Matt, I had to keep moving my hand because these things are bloodsuckers. But this is as close to the perimeter as we can get as the media and as the public. This is as close as we were able to get. Actually, I'm not sure if other members of the media were able to get this close. They're about a quarter mile
Oh
behind
my
us because there's a
goodness.
roadblock, but we've been here since yesterday. We were here for about 12 hours, covering 8 hours on a live stream. And then today we were here from about 1 o'clock, and it's now 8:45. And we plan to be here again until 2 o'clock in the morning if they don't catch
Lord
him, or
have
3 o'clock.
mercy.
But right now, what we're
They're gonna be
seeing
out
is
there.
very active police activity, and you can't underestimate the Pennsylvania State Police when it
Oh
comes
my
to an
god.
operation like this. These guys are legendary, and it's one of the top police forces in the United States. The Pennsylvania State Police, they have immense resources. Some of the top officers in the country work for the Pennsylvania State Police. They're very, very, very. Um,
Yeah,
it's a
let the dogs
prestigious
go.
uh, job to have as a Pennsylvania state trooper. It's not an easy gig to get. And what we've noticed is it's not just any state trooper that's here. We have sergeants that are in these cars. The car in front of me is a sergeant. The car to the left of me is a sergeant. The car to the right of me is a sergeant.
It's a
I
real
know this
manhunt.
because they've driven by and they pull over to ask how we're doing. These are all high ranking officials for the most part. And those who aren't high ranking are elite officers. They're not bringing just anybody. And they are asking for support from all different areas to get obviously additional manpower, but the boots on the ground are coming from CERT and tactical teams. The state police is the lead agency on this investigation now. And you have to keep in
You
mind
think so?
that when a prisoner escapes, they make it out for months on end. If they caught him on the day he got out, that would be a very bizarre and unusual circumstance. There was
Oh
a
my goodness.
breakout a couple of months ago, Michael Burham, who was accused of murder, and he made it 20 days, but he was only able to stay within a few miles of the prison. Now, just because the police weren't able to get him as fast as they would like to, it doesn't mean that they aren't doing everything in their power. It's obvious that they're doing everything in their power. They've got drones, they've got helicopters. We saw the drones last night, the command center.
Wow.
It's all manned by the Pennsylvania State Police. There was another case, Eric Freen, who executed and ambushed a state trooper outside of the barracks. He sniped him and killed him. It took them 48 days to catch him. And that just shows in Pennsylvania, especially in the rural areas, it's farmland, it's heavy trees. Thermal imagery is not going to work when there is no way to get through the heavy brush that's above it. There are creeks that are running. So if he's sleeping at night, he could be sleeping halfway inside um, of one of these little water banks
Y'all
over
think they're
here,
gonna catch
and
this
the
guy?
thermal imaging isn't going to pick up something in a water bank.
What about the
And the
drones?
perimeter is it's very precise. They've had this area zeroed in on, as you guys have been watching for the past few days. Hey, did you get a charger?
Okay. Everybody come through. Shout out to Mel, guys. If you're coming from Mel's camp,
Yeah,
shout out to you guys. Thank you for joining.
yeah.
You
All right,
lock
guys, I'm
your
going to be
doors.
right back. I have to hop on a call. I'm going to keep the stream going, so I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Oh my god. Okay, let me look at these comments while he's coming back. And thank you so much, Level Headed, for the 1999. Hit that like button. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All the wonderful members that are coming through. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys for being here. Cops want to inject this guy, made him look like fools 5 days ago. Listen, how did he get away? How did he get away? I mean, let me see what you guys are saying. Hold up. Okay. Oh my goodness. You see nothing in the radar? I think there's a good chance they'll be. You think, Kim, you think they're going to catch him tonight? I mean, do they got drones? Gas him? I don't know. Dogs? Scents? It's getting dark. It's getting dark. You think he's ooh wee. So for those that are new, Calvante is 5 feet tall, 120 pounds, and has brown eyes and long dark what is it, curly hair. He was wearing a prison issued uniform when he escaped, consisting of a white tee, white sneakers, and green pants. He's also wearing a backpack. Oh, I can hear them talking. Yeah. Don't they have night vision though? Okay, people are saying that the helicopters are around. I am hearing that. People are saying that. Awesome, awesome. They have dogs and drones. They had night vision. That's what I thought too. Uh, correctional authorities were very defensive when reporters asked how he escaped. I'm sure that they will be. I'm sure they're not trying to say like, well, we forgot to check, we forgot to do X, Y. They're not going to say that, you know. Okay, so they have night vision and all gear military has available. They have also body thermals, so they'll find him. I hope so. Do you think it'd be easier to find him in the night? Vicky, thank you for becoming a member. Shout out to you guys. Thermal clips. They left to refuel. Yeah, they haven't said anything. The DA's not going to talk. Oh my gosh. So we got away from the first hour, from their 1 hour free time? He climbed the wall and they have night vision an hour? Nah, man. I had no idea. So he like Spider Man the wall? I mean, what is it? Yes, he's 5 feet and 120 pounds. Right, right. The D is like upset at the news conference. Oh my goodness. Yo, if you're in that area, please lock your doors. Be careful. Yeah, he Spider Man that wall. That's what he did. He Spider Man that wall. No gators in the area? I mean, I don't know, yo. Yeah, hide your guys' lock your doors and everything if you're in that area. My goodness. Yeah, post conviction sounds very Emily, you ain't never lie. Yeah, he did. He said he climbed the wall. How? He Spider-Maned it. What I can't think of another way to say it. He's convicted of killing his ex-girlfriend in front of the kids and a man in Brazil. He's a very dangerous person. Absolutely. Thank you, Morals. I'm getting there. I know I've been sick. I've been out a couple of days sick, but I'm getting there. I don't know if you guys can hear me. If I cough, if I mute, it's because I have to cough. He's wanted in Brazil for another slaying. Yes. Shout out to everybody. Yes, he did. He Spider-Man that wall. You say he didn't climb the wall to the prison? That's what people are saying. Gotcha. Sentenced to life, no parole last week. He stabbed her 37 times. No update on post 7. Thank you guys for coming through. Thank you. Linda's like, we have to help Rabbit. We have to help Rabbit. Okay, so he had about 30 days before being transferred to the state correctional institution after being sentenced last week. He was sentenced to life without parole for fatally stabbing his ex girlfriend 38 times, not 37, 38 times in a Phoenixville area in 2021 in front of her two young children. Chester County District Attorney Deb Ryan said Calvante has a horrific pattern of domestic violence. He's been described as extremely dangerous. Calvante also had a warrant in a murder case in his native Brazil, okay, where he arrived from several years ago as a fugitive, according to court docs. So, how did he escape? Acting warrant of the Chester County Prison said that Calvante physically escaped, and there's no signs of cutting fences. Wow. So, sources told CBS News Philadelphia that the prison went into lockdown following the escape, but unfortunately, it was too late in terms of the major security breach. County officials in the DA's office have not addressed how he escaped, cited an ongoing investigation. Mm, 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 mm. Ah, right, right. If that is the case, right. Why would they? My goodness. He climbed exercise equipment into the ceiling.
All right, guys. So I am back.
Wow.
So what we're watching right now is the scene at Parkerville Drive and Lenape Road. So basically, what's going on is out of a precaution, it's an abundance of caution. Matt isn't going to live stream right now
Uh-oh.
outside of the home. It looks like the authorities are making some moves. He did say if he sees anything that is noteworthy, like an arrest or something, he's going to immediately FaceTime us again, and we'll have him back on the stream. Um, so, just out of an abundance of caution, he's going to watch, I guess, from the window, but he'll be able to see if something pops off, and he will FaceTime me right off the bat.
I don't we don't think he has like
So we have more
access to
law
social media, right?
enforcement coming to
Because
the
some of you guys
area. It's a
are saying
little bit
this.
quiet, but as you guys saw, it's very, very
Oh wow.
active.
Go find me. Thank you for becoming a member. Shout out to you. Thank you. It's the rumor mill. I bet. Yeah, we got to be
Let's see
careful.
if we can walk around
They're going to rock
a little
around.
bit. Give me a second because I think that trooper dropped something.
Chill. I didn't think he had a phone, right? So I don't think we have to worry about social media when it comes to him.
So what we're watching now is law enforcement standing by.
Hell
This
no.
officer has his rifle on his back. Let me see if I can
Oh
show you guys.
no.
He's got his rifle.
Uh-oh.
You see the strap around his shoulder. There's a rifle.
Well, he has to have a rifle.
So we're gonna maybe walk around a little bit. But I mean, there's nowhere to go. I can't go up there, and there's obviously nothing behind us. So
Yeah, they're saying he broke into 2 houses, right,
it's a
Rhonda?
definitely a fluid scene now with the trooper being armed. What did he ask?
Yes, please and thank you. Hit the
So
like
yeah,
button. Thank you guys.
there's nothing new yet, and
Oh
Matt's
man.
fine. It's just an abundance of caution.
He stole food and then he left. Oh, man's got to eat, man. He said he stole food and left. Thank you, Megan. Right.
There goes another trooper entering the scene.
Ooh, thank you, Laura. Day one, he said he was on work detail when he escaped.
Matt's gonna FaceTime us back if there is an arrest or if shots are fired. But you guys are gonna hear the shots from here too, so we'll
Yeah.
have it from his angle and ours. We are at Parkerville, Parkerville Road and Lenape Drive or Lenape Road. We're not too far. We're as
I
close as you can get to the perimeter. So about a half a mile behind us is where the media is stationed. Um, I guess they missed the bandwagon and they weren't able to get to this location. It was shut down after
oh
we
my
arrived.
gosh.
So when we got here, there was no media at the roundabout behind us, and now it's full of media trucks at the roundabout, but they're not being allowed to enter this area at this point.
Right,
They
Spark.
obviously missed the bandwagon. They were busy at the press conference, and by the time that ended, they weren't able to get into this intersection, which is where we went to. Instead of going to the press conference, we came straight to the scene. As we said yesterday, we were going to return, and we'll be here until 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock, until they catch this guy. And now you guys can see the state trooper down there that I was talking about over there.
This is just this guy ain't even listen, this guy ain't even scared. Right, Spark. I was saying the same thing. They put him on work. If that is the case, they put him on work
Hey, what's
detail,
going on?
but they haven't confirmed that though, right? I know, right?
All right, so I'll give you an update. Let me also update it on here. So, for those of you guys that are just joining us, it's been a couple of hours, I believe, since the tip came in. We were on scene live when a tip came in from a resident at 1875 Lenape Road over here where we're stationed. It's about a quarter mile up the road is where the 911 call came. They reported seeing a male running through the woods with shorts on.
Mm.
From that point, the command center reached out to the law enforcement and asked, "Is anybody at post number 7? Who's at post number 7?" And nobody responded. They asked it twice. At that point, post number 8
Mm-mm-mm.
and another post went to um, the address 1875 Lenape, and they obviously noticed something because within a few minutes, the area was flooded with police. It was a 4 minute time window from when the dispatch came in to when the Pennsylvania State Police helicopter was hovering over the scene. So it shows that even when it looks quiet, like I was saying, for count all of the streams, even though it looks quiet, it's very, very active. The police are able to respond within minutes. And though it seems like a quiet neighborhood, we're now noticing that it's packed with law enforcement. Um, they now
Wow.
have the perimeter lit up, as you guys can see over the weekend. The perimeter was not lit up as it is right now. The perimeter was quite dark, and the officers have been instructed to light up their police lights and spotlights and get out of their vehicle and face the woods to watch the perimeter. And it appears that the goal here is for the suspect to come towards them, notice the police lights, and then turn back. Because you
Oh,
have CERT and tactical teams that are in the wooded area around Water Glen Drive and Lane. So if the suspect comes towards the officers at the perimeter, he most likely will turn around and be met by the U.S. Marshals and the CERT team, where he will be instructed to peacefully surrender. If he doesn't abide by that, they are most likely going to shoot him, as they have been authorized to do so since yesterday at 3 o'clock. They were given the
mm-mm-mm.
authorization to shoot him, meaning they can shoot him in the back if he runs away. Um, so he has a chance to surrender, and the state police want this to end peacefully without anybody else dying. And that's the goal they have. However, if they cannot reach that goal, they have no problem with killing this convicted murderer who escaped prison 5 days ago. It's a county jail, I'm sorry, but it's
Wow.
called a prison. He escaped 5 days ago. So the police have no problem shooting and killing him, given the fact that if you escape from an actual state prison, you will be shot in the back regardless. They will shoot and kill you if you jump the gate, whether you're there for a minuscule case at the state prison or whether you're there for
He
murder.
was
They will
being
kill you. You don't
transferred,
escape a
though.
state prison. And this
Hold up.
inmate was going to be a state inmate
Okay,
very, very soon. He was already convicted.
gotcha. So, and the work detail stuff, that's just rumors. We have not confirmed that. Let's just be very clear on that. We don't know anything about that. All we
And
know is
also,
that,
yes, I'm noticing that they did request canines. I didn't see any, and I didn't hear any barking.
wow,
And last night there were also canines requested, and I heard them bark here
no
and
work
there.
detail.
I don't know if it
Thank
was a
you.
canine barking or if it was a neighbor's dog barking, but these dogs are trained not to make noise unless absolutely necessary. Their goal is to catch this guy, dead or alive, it appears. And the dogs that they have deployed are very well trained. I mean, probably the best in the country when it comes to canines. So these guys are ready to rock and roll. They're going through the woods. They have CERT out there. Tactical teams are in there. They have, you name it, they have it.
Mm-mm-mm. Hold up, y'all. We get some light in here. It's getting dark. So the prison was only a mile from there? Interesting. Yeah, I didn't think so, Chell. Shout out to Mel. He's in the chat, you guys. Shout out to Mel. Um, They said they're willing to go all the way to 3 in the morning if they need to. I don't know how long their phone's going to charge. If they're on their phone, they'll probably get another device. I don't know. What if their tactic doesn't work though? I'm getting there. I'm feeling okay. I'm getting there. They said they was he said he was going to be up there till 3. He was willing to spend the night wherever in that location. I think Mel will have a slumber party too. I'll make sure he go. Yeah, y'all can go back to Mel at some point. Gotcha. This is what they do? Ooh. He's saying something. I don't know if he realizes he's not speaking to the. Like, who's he talking to? He's talking to somebody. He's on a phone call. Does he? Thank you, Kenny. I can hear it too. I'm trying to be quiet. Trying to be nosy. Matt, he snuck in, Alicia. He snuck in. All the media's out there, and this guy's in. He's got an in. Yeah, he did. Dang. Why can't they get the dogs down there? Like, make him hurry up, or they don't have to wait there the whole time. So they're trying to get him to go on the opposite side because if they see they're thinking if he sees the police lights, the cars, he's not going to go this way. They're ready to shoot if he's not willing to turn himself in. Rice Scott, all of them, gas them up, bring in the drones, all of it. I'm just saying, like let him. Did the dogs are there? He said he did. They did. They're funneling him. Yeah, they are. Uh oh. Uh oh. Hold up, y'all. Let me make myself smaller. Right. Yes, and don't they use bloodhounds anymore for this? It's getting dark. They yelling. I know. I'm like, what are they saying? That's what I'm saying. What are they saying? Right. You think so? That's what I heard the crickets. That's what I'm hearing the crickets. That's what I'm hearing. They don't. Oh my god. I wish he would just come up like this. Just come out. Come out of the woods like this. Come out.
They have a very tight perimeter, and especially since the beginning, that's the 21st week, it's not going to want to see more than
He's on the phone. He's on the phone.
they have the capability to carry this mission out and bring it to a peaceful resolution. And they also have the authority at this point to use lethal force if he does not surrender. So if they come across him, he's either going to come with handcuffs or break
I'm
his neck
saying
or be stopped. We'll see. I'm just here for prison.
he's going to have to wait in there until they're all done.
I believe now the choppers have left. They have fly away, which is a tactic
You
that they're
think
using.
so? I hope so, Jen. You don't think he'll surrender? You don't think, Rhonda? You think he's going to put up a fight? I don't know. I mean, he's clearly
So today was interesting. So today they didn't
what?
flee at all.
Oh, I had no idea. No idea.
As soon as he made
I'm
that
saying just come out, save them the paperwork,
safely
come out there with your hands up.
above the foreman,
That's it.
so yeah, we broke that yesterday. So what happened is
Who let the dogs out? You don't think he'll give up?
and they are fire department. The helicopters are landing there, gearing up there.
Y'all can hear his conversation, right? We can hear the conversation. The officer has a weapon. He's got a whole like shotgun in the back of his thing.
By traffic laws, they have lights and sirens. It turns down to a 3-minute drive, and it's obviously a 2-minute flight because when the coffin leaves, they have to get geared up and get get all
Death pull.
that makes you wonder what happened with the suspect himself. See him fly. I think he's going to get ready for it.
You just message him. You don't know if you'll see him. The video is as loud as it goes right now. Unfortunately, I can turn myself down though.
And then what happened was they dispersed just because they want him to think that they don't know where he is. However, with the police lights on, it's going to make him turn around and go towards the natural retreat.
I'm trying to see if I hear anything.
It's a very dense area, and it's almost impossible to walk through. According to the residents here,
Thank you, Linda.
I think the issue
Let me see. You got like 2,000, almost 2,500 people watching
like thermal
his
imaging,
stream.
because it's freaky to watch people. Thermal imaging really doesn't work in this case. They have the speakers, but they're very dense and
This is as close as we can get right now. Someone tell the crickets to be quiet. Lord have mercy. Well, let me tell you, that's right. We if gunshots are heard, we're going to hear them.
exactly. And we're very good to look at both perspectives here. This is a man, and this is ready to rock and roll.
I think he's coming back now. He was on the phone.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Right, right.
Sorry, guys, I had to check on something. So nothing has happened in the past couple of minutes. And if you guys want, you can turn the comments off. I'm not going to respond to a lot of the trolls that are in the area. So if you don't like the comments, you guys can turn them off. I don't. They don't bother me. I don't really get bothered by what people say.
This is what we have so far. I,
So my law enforcement source, one of them says that they still haven't located him, but they are. The CERT team is still in the woods. They have not located him yet.
Wow. Let me see if I can make this
And you
bigger.
guys can see how many troopers are. There's one
Hold
right
up,
over
yo.
there, and it's almost every distance. Like, look at the distance between this officer and that officer. It's not that far. And then look at the distance between this officer and that officer. It's not that far. That's what the entire perimeter looks like. So if he comes out of that perimeter, they're going to see him. This is just one little corner of it, but obviously if he comes in between this officer and that officer, they're going to see him. That officer, if he comes this way, they're going to see him. And there's likely another officer facing the other direction that'll see him. There really is no way for him to get out. So what we'll do is take a little walk maybe and see if we can see something.
Can they take a walk? Oh, his thing is. Here it is.
So let's take a little walk just so you guys can
Yeah, very dense
get a better
woods.
sense of what we have here. You want to throw that camera and the other camera in the, just so we don't bust it. So as you guys can
Ooh,
see, the perimeter is pretty tight, and behind us is darkness. There are no other um, checkpoints down this way. There is a roadblock, and about a quarter mile this way is where the other news vans are stationed. Like I said earlier, they kind of missed the bandwagon by heading to the courthouse instead of heading to the scene. So when we got here, we were able to get in and set up. Since then, nobody else has been able to get in and set up.
jeez.
There's a car coming. Let's see if it's another.
Why wouldn't they block that area though if he was there? Like, why not block the cars? Wouldn't that be a safety thing though?
Matt, you can call me on the other phone. Yes. Let me grab
I'm
it.
just saying, wouldn't that be like if they had a concern they wouldn't even
Let me
let
get the
these
other
cars
phone
go
real quick.
through. Oh damn, his stream is going off again.
Not.
They did turn cars around?
Yeah. All right. So
Yeah, where are the dogs, yo?
gonna get Matt back on the line. Hey Matt, give me a call on the other phone. So you guys can see the difference of how dark it is. So like look at our headlights, and then as soon as we look this way, it's pitch black. And that's what the officers are seeing in the woods. It's not lit up like this. You can see the difference right here actually. You can see it go from it's like day and night.
It's because of the light was hitting it. Just saying.
But they have no updates yet, which is definitely interesting given the circumstances. Now this would be the second time that they had a good sighting and are making moves. I'm not going to jump to any conclusions, so we'll see what happens.
I know, right? I was thinking the same thing too.
But you guys can see, and let me see if I can show you guys if this will work. For those of you who weren't here earlier, um, there's actually a creek that runs right over here. It's too dark, so I can't even show you guys. But there's a creek, and last night we thought we heard something in the creek,
Mm.
and so did law enforcement.
All right. All right. Yes. They have drones too. I know, right? This guy needs to be
Give me one
careful.
second. Hey,
Uh,
yeah, give me 1 second. Let me get it back up. 1 second. All right, guys, we have
yeah, we have no
Matt
drones.
back on the phone right now. Here's Matt. Matt, you want to fill him in?
Yeah, so people were wondering where I'm at. Had some complaints from neighbors. Don't know the full reason why, but some people were upset about the streaming. And what I can easily attest to is that there's a lot of people in this neighborhood that are really stressed over this.
Wow.
And some people probably don't want their privacy here and they feel upset about that kind of stress being shared with the outside world. And I can understand that. So to be polite, that's the reason why I stopped streaming and showing what's going on in here. More than happy to talk about and still give another inside perspective here. Let people know that I've not been up to date on what's happened inside, what's going on. But I'm not going to be streaming anything anymore out of respect for the other neighbors. So.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
that's fine. So tell everybody what's going on. Do you still see? Just give us a rundown of what's going on out front of your house.
Yeah. Outside my house, it's the same. It's really the same along the hill as well. There's not been a real change in a long while. It's all the same still. So since they started the sweep, we've not had any other cars come in. So it's actually been really quiet here right now. And that's how it's going to be for tonight. And it's a bit stark contrast compared to last night when they had all the helicopters circling the whole night. Not 100% sure why, unless that's because they had an idea it was in a proximity of an area, but now they have him in a much smaller area. But I mean, you heard on CERT or on the transmissions multiple times like that they have CERT going through right now. So, and I imagine since they've had so many confirmed sightings of him in there that they're not going to let up that tight perimeter there that they have. They'll have. I can't see any reason why they would. And what they'll do is probably basically, if they can't find him for some reason, because he's been very good at evading them so far. Last night, I mean, they spotted him inside this looser perimeter they have today, which means that he was there yesterday when they were all searching. So it means that he's very slippery and is able to use those woods well to avoid the police, our troops. So if he's still able to avoid them, then they'll just most likely going to wait him out because he only has so much food. So
interesting. And
that's a guess.
And like we said, if you see activity where it's something immense, where there are guns drawn, or whether he's in handcuffs, you're gonna.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, so.
But I honestly, just with how things are going, I feel like it's going to be quiet tonight as well.
I don't know,
I'm not sure what to say there. Honestly, it's anybody's guess, but no, definitely. If there's any developments,
I think
I'll
so
definitely let you
too.
know.
So you guys heard that. So if he is captured and he's in handcuffs, if he is captured and they place him in cuffs, they bring him back to Matt's development. Matt will FaceTime us immediately, and we'll have live footage once again. So, or if something extreme happens where they have guns drawn, anything extreme,
What if he did?
we'll have live footage from the scene again. Right now, it's just the same stuff that we saw earlier. It's police officers in the area, tactical guys in the area, um, going over strategy and whatnot.
He's
But if
gone.
something major happens, we're going to be back
That's just my thought.
live on the scene
I'm just
from
saying.
that. So, yeah, I mean, it's definitely important to keep in mind the neighbors'
And
respect because you have to deal with them for the, as long as you live there and as long as your family lives there. So, um, it's understandable for sure.
he'd be up in a tree for all we
So,
know.
yeah, you guys have any questions I can read out? If you guys have any questions, shoot them over real quick now that I have Matt on the phone.
Mm-mm.
Let me go to the stream here and just mute the stream, and then I can see the questions myself. Actually, hold up.
She said,
There's a way
he
for me to
said,
do that.
homies floating in a creek to
It
wade
doesn't
the
look like there's
Delaware. Oh my
questions. There's
God.
just more requests to see what's going on.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't do that, guys.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's right. I am moving in a couple weeks as well.
Yeah, check the trees.
There's nothing in the sky. Somebody said that there's a drone above their house. I'm not sure
I don't think they're gonna find him
who
here.
that is.
No, didn't see anything like that.
I don't think they're gonna find him here, you
Do I
guys.
still actually think he's in the area? 100% he's in the area. I mean, there are
Mm.
so many. There's so many sightings of him recently to confirm. They
Not a
matched what was
UFO took him.
going on
Stop.
yesterday, so it's no, I 100% think he's in there. I think he's just found really good spots to hide. Where I live in the neighborhood of Water Glen Drive, where all this is happening at.
I don't know, guys.
I'll type in chat so people know. This is me, Matt. That Philly fan. That was for anybody who wasn't here earlier. Don't bother following me on Twitter. I do not post stuff here.
There you go. Don't follow him on Twitter.
But if I'm ever in chat again, that's who I am.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. I
All
don't.
right.
He
So I
probably
don't think we have
did.
many questions. So give me a call if anything happens. I'm going to be on standby. We'll have you ready to go. Anything you need, give me a call and FaceTime if something pops off, and we'll be up.
No, for sure.
All right. Sounds good.
All right.
I'll talk to you, Matt. Thank you.
Yep. Matt signing out.
All right, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me just talk to somebody that just pulled up to see what's going on. I'll be right back.
All right, guys. I'm having to head out because I got a little baby bunny I got to tend to. I don't know if Mel will go live. I messaged him. I said, Mel, you going to go back live? I don't know if he will, but listen, I don't think, this is just my feeling. I don't think he's there. I could be wrong. I'm just saying. Y'all think he's still there? Let me know. You guys think he's still there? And let me shout everybody out in the chat who said, Kat, thank you for becoming a member. Laura said day one he was in the work detail when he escaped. Whoa. Go find me. Thank you for becoming a member. Vicky, thank you. Level headed, thank you again for the 1999. Cheeky Cheeks, thank you for becoming a member. I've got words. Thank you so much for the $4.99. Tula Bear. Oh, Mel always calls you down the rabbit hole news. Thanks for going live. Thank you guys. Risa Cat, thank you so much for the $1.99. Heels in the air. Thank you for the $10. Who says that's JLR's boss? Is it Airdrie, thank you so much. You live 17 miles away from there. Linda, thank you so much for the $5. Gypsy Lola, who's been a member for 5 months, said, feel better. I'm trying, girl. I'm trying, yo. I'm trying to get rid of this crap. Disney, thank you for being a member for 4 months. And a member for 2 months. And Chloe, thank you for being a new member. Thank you so much, Laura and Linda. Y'all are awesome. Thank you. I gotta go tend to the baby bunny, yo, because she's not gonna let me stay up all night with you guys. But if there's updates, I guess we'll let you guys know what happens, I'll see you guys on the next one. Rabbits out. Shout out to everybody. Thanks, guys.